Hey everybody, Logan here. I'm back with another one of these. Didn't think I'd be doing two of these. Well, it's because I'm right. Again, just like I was in my previous Avowed video, I see a lot of people got really butthurt there, and it's really kind of funny because they saw something they liked, they knew it was bad, but they're still going down with the ship. It's so funny. I was looking forward to Avowed, not so much. It looks pretty bad. It was kind of funny the reactions, how the fanboys went. I've even seen some comments about saying how great it really looks, and even the new thing, the new deep dive. It was the same garbage and just reinforced everything that a lot of people were saying. It's sad. Hopefully it'll be fixed, but it looks like a big wet turd. Hopefully this isn't the case. Well, it's not the case because I was right about this one. I put out a couple of articles back in the day about Final Fantasy 16 coming to the Xbox. People are like, no, it's not. It's only coming to PlayStation and PC. And I'm like, fanboys, stop fanboying. Now I see why Alex does this. It's fun, but oh, here we go. So it looks like we got some news coming in. A buddy of mine sent me this article the other day. Unfortunately, this weekend stuff happened, so I didn't put up any content. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this right here. Let's go to this article. This article comes from comicbook.com. It's weird that it comes here, but it actually makes a lot of sense. And I think that's funny that you guys can see that in a world ruled by tyranny and turmoil. That was the Final Fantasy, as you can see, 16 trailer that aired in 2022 for the State of Play. And it's funny because we are in a world ruled by tyranny. How about that? Okay, it's not fake. Final Fantasy XVI is supposedly making its way to Xbox Series XS. Exclusive games are an important piece of a console. Nowadays, the hardware is mostly similar enough that the average person isn't going to have a dramatically different experience on one console versus another. Yes, there are hardware differences, but the bulk of people buying these machines don't care about that. They care about what they play. For years, PlayStation has been the place to go to if you want really cinematic single-player games, and Xbox has been a place to go to for long-lasting multiplayer experiences. However, it's hard to deny that people of all types wouldn't be swayed by games like Final Fantasy, Spider-Man, or even Halo, one of the premier shooters. With that said, PlayStation has kept an iron grip on some franchises such as Final Fantasy and made it difficult for Xbox players to get into the series. Okay, there's a lot of true stuff there, and wow, that's just facts. PlayStation has been the place for just single player games. Whether you like them or not, that's not here for debate. And Xbox does usually have the better multiplayer experience because of services like Xbox Live and now Game Pass, and games such as Halo. Again, that's debatable, but for the most part, those two statements hold up. Now, with Final Fantasy XVI coming to the console, it's just a matter of when and how will it be. So I have it on PlayStation, and I wasn't a big fan of 16. I didn't like the Devil May Cry gameplay. It's not terrible, not by any means. I thought it was rather good. I just wasn't really excited or even enthralled by it when I started playing it, because I like my JRPGs to feel more like JRPGs and not action slashers like Devil May Cry. It's just, it's not what I wanted in my Final Fantasy game, but I know people who loved it, and I think that's completely fine, where Final Fantasy VII Remake is kind of in the same vein, but not so much. But let's keep reading. We have had some games like Final Fantasy 15 day and date on both, but Final Fantasy VII Remake has kept to the PS4 and PS5 for console players. Earlier this year, Final Fantasy 16 was released to rave reviews and was also released exclusively on PS5. There are rumblings, a little typo there, slat, There are rumblings that Final Fantasy VII Remake will come to Xbox at some point, but there are also rumors courtesy of that, I don't know who that is, on the Infinite podcast that Final Fantasy XVI will come to Xbox Series S. Excuse me. He noted he doesn't know when, but the same source gave him information on Visions of Mana showing up during the Xbox Developer Direct, something that did end up coming to fruition as a secret fifth game despite the show promising 4 games. So I'm not sure who this dude is, but I don't know who any of these guys are. Never heard of it, but hey, okay, it's a podcast that is a thing, I guess. Oh God, they really? Ugh. So I don't know who they are. Take it with a grain of salt. I've heard this quite a long time ago myself, and I know people again who work inside Microsoft who told me that they have been working on this, bringing it to Xbox, and with sales numbers not meeting what they wanted for the PlayStation as a PlayStation exclusive, bringing it to Xbox and hopefully PC as well for our PC friends out there, that this might really boost the sales. But I know that some people are thinking bring it to PC, you're going to get a lot of pirates out there. So that's one way to look at it. As of right now, we'll just have to wait and see. Final Fantasy XVI is expected to remain exclusive to PS5 for a full year. Yes, that I heard too. Meaning it won't come to anything else until July 2024 at the earliest. We also likely won't hear about it until around that time, since it would likely impede on the contracts with PlayStation. Yes, I heard that too. Either way, it seems like we can expect more Final Fantasy on Xbox should this come to fruition. Nick has a pretty solid track record, so while we can't guarantee anything 100%, this is a reputable enough source to start building a little bit of hype. I don't know, because I don't know who the dude is and I've never heard him before, so just the fact that there's more sources than what I was originally told and what I originally heard now reporting it just kind of makes me go, hey, see, I'm right. But I'm right in terms of it's possibly coming. I'm not going to throw my hat into the game and say it's a fact, it's coming, here it is. No, I'm not going to do that. But all jokes aside, all kidding aside, all clickbait lines aside, this would be really good. And I really think it's going to come. There have been reports for a year and some change that I've heard, but never really brought anything up, just because it's all just rumbling. And from people that I know within Microsoft, it's just them working on it. It's them working on it. What news is them working on it? Now it looks like, as of July, what I think is going to happen, because of when E3 used to be, we might see something in July for a press event or some kind of one of the shows. I don't know. Or maybe they'll just do a shadow drop trailer. I don't know. I'll ask. I'll keep asking. I'll keep digging in to see what my peoples know, and I'll release some stuff if I can. I did get some other news on other games the other day, but I don't have anything concrete, and I'm not going to throw stuff up. Not going to throw some poo to the wind. Let's just say that. If anything solid comes out in the future, I will definitely release that. But again, like I say in all my leak videos and videos like this, take it with a grain of salt. A lot of the things that these guys hear and a lot of the things that I've heard are usually just in the works, and nothing's set in stone, nothing solid. Deals fall through. Not everything, comes to fruition, even if they're working on it. It's just how business works. So, hey, if this comes to Xbox, fantastic. Great for Xbox gamers. Great for, just a larger audience who might want to play this game but doesn't want to purchase a PlayStation 5 specifically just for this. I know a lot of people who are still, it's 2024 and they won't let go of their PlayStation 4. They won't buy a PlayStation 5. I've talked to people who are like that, and hey, it is what it is. They're still over there as long as the games are coming out. They're saying they're okay, and I don't know any people that have said that with their base Xbox One though, because that thing was rough. It was great at the time, but it's rough by today's standards. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video, drop your thoughts about Final Fantasy XVI coming to Xbox later this year in the comments below. Stay skeptical, just because, you know, nothing's set in stone. But if you really want it, and if you have a PlayStation, you should probably pick it up. Otherwise, hey, if you don't mind waiting, I wouldn't be surprised if it comes to Xbox and PC later on. I think it's going to be Xbox and then PC, because once you get it on the Xbox, it's very easy to port over to PC. But I've gone on long enough. Thank you guys so much. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video if you haven't already. Make sure you turn that bell on for notifications so you know when to basically watch any more of my content. Come on. And always, every Thursday, if nothing else happens, 9 p.m. Eastern, ready to start podcast with myself and Click to Enlarge, Nick Duel. And we just have a lot of fun over there. We're looking forward to a lot of stuff coming up, and some great guests, especially after MegaCon Orlando this year. Thank you guys. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.